All right, shall we start?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to our Mentor Spotlight series where we get to meet the incredible people behind the Nepal US Hackathon 2026 and what actually drives them to be part of this community. That being said, super duper excited today because we have one of our mentors on board, Mr. Bikash Pokhrel, ML engineer at Olympian Motors, joining us. First of all, thank you so much, Bikash Dai. Despite the technical glitches and everything, we finally made it. So thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, of course. I'm super excited for this conversation and looking forward to it.
Yeah, thank you so much. So let's just get straight into it. Can you please briefly introduce yourself and what is it that you exactly do?
Ah, yeah, so I am Bikash. I work as a machine learning engineer in a company called Olympian Motors. Olympian Motors is a Y Combinator backed company, and I'm the founding engineer in the company. So my major responsibilities is mostly working with ML models and improving the accuracy of the all the machine learning outputs that we have in the company.
Wow, that sounds some really intelligent stuff. And I don't think I said this, but I'm a nursing student, so I have zero background in tech. But yeah, that just sounds amazing to me. And you said that you have the whole Y Combinator and everything, right? So is
Yeah.
that a changing field? I mean, IT itself is. So how do you keep up with that?
So you mean like how do I keep up with all these new AI technologies, like new development that's happening in AI?
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I follow these like big giants and all these startup companies who are killing in San Francisco. I go through their company, I see like what these guys are doing, what are the technologies they are using. I read their blogs, research papers, even like watch some of their product launch videos to try to understand like how these people are keeping up with this AI, and I just try to learn from it. So yeah, that's my short answer for you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I think that is a very important part, right? Always be the youngest one at the table and always be the one who knows the least. So that way, always keep yourself updated. And
Yeah.
again, all your expertise and with all your experiences, I'm sure the participants are going to learn so much more. So once again, thank you so much for being a part of this, right?
Yes.
You said you were a mentor last year as well in the Nepal US AI Hackathon 2025. And I'm sure you're very busy right now. So
Uh-huh.
what made you come back to the Nepal US Hackathon again?
Yeah. So first of all, last time it was a blast event, like a lot of participants, and I get to see a lot of their projects. So it was a fun time for me to review their project and engage with all these participants and help them to build project like with whatever I can.
Mhm.
So I enjoyed the whole process from being a mentor to actually engaging with other mentors, participants. So I love that process, so I wanted to be part of it again. And the second thing is, I feel like I am in a like core startup scene that's going on in the US. I'm the founding engineer, so I feel like I can contribute a lot from my experience to all these participants. And then the third thing is, of course, the community that you guys are building. It's not just that I am mentoring them; it's also that I'm learning from them. So I want to be a student, becoming a mentor as well. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's why I joined. I'm back.
yeah, and it's just like you said, you are in one of the core startups working right now. You're a founding engineer there. And
Uh,
I to have that passion to say, okay, I want to go back. I want to give back to the community and I want to be part of this is an amazing thing in itself. So again, thank you so
mhm.
much for that. I think I'm going to repeat this throughout the interview, right?
Yeah.
Sort of it. And yeah, like you said, the connections that people will make from here. I mean, me being in my as an aspiring tech enthusiast and getting to talk with someone who is a founding engineer, has 5+ years of experience, that would be crazy level of exposure right there. So
Hmm.
interaction, network building, that's the whole reason we're doing this. And again, mentors like you are the reason they happen, right? And hopefully
Hmm.
here too, you'll see some amazing ideas, amazing pool of people coming through. and it would be amazing. And I was going through your LinkedIn actually, and you recently took part in this Y Combinator hackathon.
Yeah.
How how was that experience?
So, oh yeah, you even okay, check my LinkedIn post. Yeah, it was amazing because I got to work with the brilliant AI engineers in San Francisco. So it was a wonderful experience for me. I was not a mentor there. I participated as a member, and then there was like a lot of companies sponsoring that hackathon, including like OpenAI, Agent Mail, Perplexity, and like other big these AI companies. So my main objective um, joining that hackathon was not to build product and win like something from the hackathon. It was more about building a network, talking with people, talking with these representative from these big giants companies, and try to understand like what is something you did it good that I can do it in my company as well. So it was more like, I want to learn more from all these mentors, Georges, even like my colleague in the hackathon. So yeah, it was amazing. It's always amazing to join an event in San Francisco. And um yeah, yeah. Basically, that's how I would summarize my whole experience.
And it's amazing, right? There's always room for improvement, right? And you're just learning,
Mm,
having that curious mind. And
mm,
you said, right? I think you already answered the question, but to rephrase the question because we need the clips, right? Um,
yeah,
being a professional, you already working in this field for so long, you had that curiosity, that fire in you to be like, yes, there's a hackathon coming up. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna develop myself more. So, but there are professionals right now, especially early career professional or even students who feel like, hackathon, what's so good about it? It's just 48 hours. So, what would you say to them? Why do you think this hackathon is important, not just for students, but even for career professionals who are actively working right now?
that's a great question. The first thing is to get a job. Like, as I mean, if I was starting again, I would definitely join as much event as I can. I even mentioned this in my first mentoring session with Shreyas and other participants. So I got my first job because of someone that I talked with in that hackathon, and he introduced me to the HR of the company, and I got the job.
Huh?
So see, like that completely changed the trajectory of
Good.
where I am right now. So it, that's the only point, like that's the only main point that everyone should think of.
Yeah.
Not just communicating with the team members, but they should also have an open communication with mentors regarding, hey, how can I get a job? You're working in this company. How did you get this job? How did you prepare for all these interviews? So yeah, a lot of like good points on that part. Sorry, did I answer your question, or I
Yeah,
just forgot the question because I was just too excited for to answer this.
completely did. And like you said, and we already touched on this, having that one-on-one conversation with someone who's already had 5 years of experience and they're actually willing to tell you how I did it and how they should approach it, right? So that's
Yeah.
fine right there for an early career professional and getting
Uh-huh.
it. And we marketed it that way as well. This is something you can actually put on your CV, right? This
Yeah.
experience you built.
Mhm.
So amazing stuff. And again, thank you so much for agreeing to this. And that being said, you were already a part of the hackathon last year, right?
Yeah.
And being a mentor last year, what are some of the common mistakes you saw participants making that did not help or kind of stop them to reach their full potential? So one, a common mistake they made. And second, how should they approach your mentor conversations? Because I'm sure you had that experience last year. And how can they improve it or gain maximum values out of it? Because there is a time limit and there are only so many questions someone can ask you throughout the session, right?
Yeah, so when you asked that question, one thing just came in my mind. So I had a few team members at that time, like few teams at that time, and then they had a brilliant idea. They were trying to solve some brilliant problem, but the issue was like everything was like AI generated. Like it seems like they just prompted their problem and the AI just built the whole solution for them. There was some design error, like CSS error, the basic HTML error. It was screaming AI
Yeah.
in their front end, in their back end. And if I see that, I feel like, this team didn't put much effort on building the solution. Like, I mean, maybe they did, but that's just my suggestion. Like, just don't use Claude Code, just don't use chat gpt, and just prompt once and get the solution. Try to work on it, try to improve it, try to make the UI better. Like, how can you make the software that you are showing is as top notch as other big like stable products? So try to give more attention to details on like each components of of the problem that you're solving. So yeah, that's one issue that I found last year. What was your second question? I forgot.
Yeah, my second question was like, so when people come to your mentor sessions, how should they approach
Mhm.
that they get
Oh,
that way?
how did they approach me?
How should they approach? I mean,
Oh,
of
how should they
course,
approach?
sure.
So yeah, even like before this mentoring, like right after you guys posted about us being mentored in LinkedIn, maybe 4 or 5 people already reached out to me on LinkedIn saying, "Hey, Bikash Dai, I saw you are mentoring this hackathon. This is what I want. I need your suggestions." I even replied them. See now, like that's the smart way. Like you can just send me a LinkedIn message, or you can ask like Nepali Leaders Network team, and then ask for my email, and they can share it with them. So that's how they can approach me. Or maybe we also have a Slack, I guess, Slack or something. I forgot. That's true. They can just like text me there.
Yeah, so amazing.
Not just me. I mean, I'm telling about the whole overall mentors. That's how they can reach out to their mentors, or it doesn't have to be their mentors. You can just basically reach out to all the people, like all the headshots that you see in the posters.
Yeah, exactly. And that's some amazing stuff. And those three, four people are definitely very smart, right?
Yeah,
Follow in their footsteps. So amazing stuff. It was great talking to you. And I did not realize that we have only 4 minutes left.
yeah,
I have to hop on to another call actually. And yeah, hearing your experience and all the passionate things that you said about giving back to the community and most importantly, networking, right?
yeah,
Network some more and have that curious mind to learn. I'm sure this 1,000 feet perspective that you're bringing to this table will be so amazing for the participants and Nepali Leaders Network itself. So before
mhm.
right? After everything you've said about being curious, learning more things, and keeping yourself up to date in this ever changing world, there might still be people who are like, I'm not yet ready to join this hackathon. So, what would you say to them?
Just join. Just join the hackathon. Yeah,
Yeah, just go for it, and then you'll know what's gonna happen, right?
exactly. Yeah, just like even though like you are not feeling it, yeah, maybe just let me click this button and let me fill out my details. Let me take part on it. Just join the hackathon.
And
That's all I want to say.
right?
Yeah,
I mean, amazing stuff. There's this Nepali saying, right? I am Goy Zodar or something like that. Did I say it right?
exactly. Exactly. Maybe you'll find diamond, you'll find gold, or maybe you'll just come empty hand, but just go and try to find something, right?
Yes, amazing stuff. Thank you so much, Vikas. And like you said, there are only positives here. 5 years down the road, no one's going to be like, oh, you joined that hackathon and then you lost. But the idea that might come out of this is something that might stay with you for your life. Like in your case, you got a job out of it.
Yeah.
So who knows?
That's
Maybe I'll join one of your mentor sessions and you can get me a job in IT.
yeah. I mean, you don't even have to be my on my team. You can just like send me a message or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice talking to you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. We are so very excited that you decided to join us again. And despite the glitches, we finally made it and
Mhm.
have a good night, right? Nepal Matarak Pada for you, right?
Yes. Yes. Have a good night.
Have a good night, and I'll see you from March 27 to 29. And again, thank you so much for being a part of the Nepal Youth Hackathon 2026.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for doing this.
All right, thank you so much, Vikas. Good night.